Hello and welcome back to Manor Lords. We are back here, starting out in a new land, Harry's Wanda. I've named this Harry's Wanda because we're going to be selling some herb, that special green. And Harry because I believe somebody was named Harry. You may be thinking, where is this city and where did it come from? I was recording a whole bunch and I lost a lot of footage, unfortunately, and hopefully this footage is okay as well. But I've expanded quite a lot. We've expanded to the whole map, as you can see. We have Fish Haven to the left here. We have Jim's Meat Supply to the top left. Harry's Wanda, as you are familiar with already. Blacksmith's Bay over to the right. And Salt Lake City. We can do a little tour of some of these towns and villages. I've got them up and going. I decided to sprawl out and get as much tax for the treasury as I could. And we're doing quite well. We're able to meet the annual royal tax at least. At last, I should say. Sorry, I can't speak this morning. I flub over my words in the morning too many times. So we've just expanded. And of course some families are going to be hungry, but you know, that's just the way it goes. So it's pretty cool. This is like our little forest city where you've got some our main buildings and the trees here. Nice little marketplace, little forest marketplace. Jim's Meat Supply is of course the food. We're teaming with animals, so our main export is going to be food. Mainly meat, hence the name Jim's Meat Supply. I didn't really know what to name most of these places, but there you go. We can take a look over here at Blacksmith's Bay. We've got some homes here on the main road here, which is really nice. And of course, we do have a lot of berries, but also a lot of iron. So we are currently mining that and selling it, which is nice. The buildings are like right down the road from each other. And we could also think about getting some fishermen. You know what, while we're here, let's go ahead and do so. Let's get a nice little fisherman's hut. That way we take advantage of some of those fish. And we can also get a forager. Oh, we do. We already have one. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, past me, who did that. That is fantastic. As you can see, we have plenty of workers. So let's go ahead and assign a few of them around the place. Make sure we got somebody working in every kind of spot. We'll go ahead and upgrade a couple things, which is nice. Beautiful. Okay, so Blacksmith's Bay, which is going to be focused on making weapons and stuff, will be up and running here pretty soon. Very nice. They're going to have a great economy. Salt Lake City, of course, we have some fish, which we have plenty of, 390, and some salt, which I believe we are mining. Fantastic. We can do with upgrading it. We're going to have to sell some salt. Let's see if we can set up a trade to sell some. I believe we might be able to. It's kind of cool having each part of the map export its own thing, its own special variety of thing. It seems that we need to establish a trade route. We are almost there. So not too much longer. We need to build a couple more homes, and we should be able to do that. It looks like we can squeeze a couple more families into some of these level 1 plots. Beautiful. Make sure everyone's got some chickens or something growing. Beautiful. That way we meet our nice little variety requirement. Plenty of people working, which I like to see. We can do with upgrading the granary and storehouse here as well. Fantastic. I like that. I like that a lot. We'll get an extra person on the salt mine as well. Nothing wrong with a couple extra hands down in the mine. Alright, Shelbyville is doing alright. Shelbyville is well established. As you can see, we have 1,000 regional wells. We're swimming in the schmeckles. We're like Scrooge McDuck. We're just swimming in the schmeckles. Very nice. Apple Lane is taking off real nice. The apple's the size of your head. Come join us now, before you're dead. We gotta work on the slogan, okay? But we'll get there. Fish Haven, as you can see, for the very first time, we have a nice little town center around these trees. And our marketplace is growing, as well as the amount of people in our little village. We have a couple extra hands, which is nice, because we also have a mine in this area as well, clay. We have some competition, some friendly competition with Springfield here, because we also have a deep mine and people are working away. They're working away night and day to get that clay. Oh yeah, and I'm gay. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of a rhyme. I was on a nice little spree there. Okay, we're fishing pretty well. I think we might be fishing a little too well, to be honest. We should probably bump this number up. I did bring it down a little bit. I think it was at 75 before, so we'll just bring it back there because it doesn't seem like people are replenishing the fish as quickly as they should. So that could be a problem because that's our main source of food just about, except for these berries. Alright, Fish Haven, alright. Springfield, of course, 619 schmeckles. They're pretty well developed and they're pretty self-sustaining, so they're doing alright. Doing okay. And we have Jim's Meat Supply. Jim's Meat Supply is doing okay. We have some other natural resources to take advantage of, but for right now, I think we're just living off the land. Living off the land from our homes and picking some berries too. We could do with upgrading the herb garden on the old forager hut, but we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait until we get some old schmeckles. Schmeckles and supplies. In the meantime, I tell you what, Jim's Meat Supply, you know what's really good for tons of stuff when you're cooking is salt. You need salt for a lot of stuff. Almost every recipe, I put salt in it. I mean, just because I require more salt than normal, but it's so delicious. It's very delicious. It's deliciousness. Very deliciousness. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. So we're going to need this and sprinkle it on our meats and stuff, and maybe make some salty beef jerky. I'm getting all worked up thinking about food. I'm sorry. I love food. As much as I love gold, I love food. I love food as well. What do we want? We want a quarry, right? Or do we want a mining pit? I always get these mixed up. Beautiful. Okay, we got a mining pit. Coming right up, we've got 4 families just itching to work in the mine. So as soon as that is up and going, we will be rocking and rolling, selling salt, hopefully. I don't believe we have a trading post up, so you know what? While we're here, we can go ahead and get a trading post up and running as well. And we can get somebody in that trading post, and they can go and do some trading. Do some nice little trades. I want to say a good spot for a trading post might just be right around here. We don't have enough goods, unfortunately. That is very, very not cash money. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Why is that so? You know what? Let's get some extra people on the logging camps for now. Maybe about that much. And try to get some of these supplies built up, and we'll come back to it. We'll circle back around to you. I love just going around in a big circle, going over to all of my little cities. Of course, in Harry's Wanda, we've got some hungry people, it seems like. That's very, very, very bad. That's a travesty, in fact. We are growing beetroots, but they're not growing quick enough. That is quite the travesty. Well, I don't really know what to do. We have 2 people on the hunting camp. Maybe we can have an unlimited work area. What do we have? We have plenty of animals to be killing. Come on. Maybe we should try foraging for some mushrooms. Okay, you know what? I'll do you guys a solid. Harry's Wanda? Firstly, let's get some kind of house. Let's get some kind of house in here for some extra families. We need some extra families in here because we need some extra hands. Need some extra hands to man these new buildings we're going to be building, like such as the forager hut. If I can just get the snapping, sometimes it wants to snap, sometimes it doesn't, and then sometimes it wants to snap. It snaps in such a weird way you can't build. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Sorry. Sometimes it's just really finicky. See, little things like this turn me off after a while. It makes me want to play something else. So, I'll definitely come back to this game at some point when it's updated quite a lot and added a whole bunch of things. But it's been a blast playing it for sure. I still like setting up things, so we'll play something else that involves city management. But alas, we have some extra people here. We'll go ahead and work on this road next. Let's see, where does this road go? We have a nice little pit here, full of some dead bodies of people that were hungry. Very, very unfortunate for them that happened. But alas, here we are building a road through their graves to get some shrooms. Some nice mushrooms. Because we gotta do some tripping to forget about our worries. That is for sure. Forager's hut. Let's get one right here. Whammo, blammo. Absolutely. I couldn't think of anything to rhyme. Whammo, blammo, kablamo. Royal tax increase. Not to worry. Not a big problem. We've got plenty of treasury to pay for that. Look at the shrooms. You can sit on these. They're like stools. They're the size of chairs. Stools, mushrooms the size of stools. Shrooms the size of stools. Come one, come all. These people are not going to go hungry at all. They're going to be out here feasting on mushrooms. They're the size of your furniture, people. You're going to be feasting for days. This is great. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see these people going to town on some mushrooms. That'd be quite the sight. Of course, we have this nice little road that follows all the way down to Blacksmith's Bay. And we can take a look and see how these guys are doing. The fisherman's hut is finally built. We'll get somebody on that. Excellent. And I believe we have room in the mine for one more. Lovely. Get in there. Thank you. Cannot wait to see you in action. Large storehouse, granary. We've got people everywhere we need to go, I think. Aw. Here we go. Oh yeah. This is my favorite song. You know it. Come on, everyone. Blacksmith's Bay. Dance. Dance. You can be like that one village that one long time ago. Everyone started dancing and everyone died. Because they couldn't stop dancing. It was like a plague of dancing. Everyone danced themselves to death. I'm not even joking. You can look that up. That's a true story. If this song came on, yeah, I could see it. I could see if an absolute banger like this came on. I would be dancing myself to death back then. Especially considering the life expectancy back then. Probably pretty shitty without medicine and stuff. Just saying. I could see why. I could see why you choose to do that. Anywho, we need to upgrade this mining pit to a deep mine. But I like to see Christoph here, Fritz, and well, I guess they're twins, both named Christoph. I like to see them in there working hard, working fast. And in order to make some more money, we have to get some more people in. It's a shame. Over time, we'll get some more money, though. We can also upgrade to plot level 2 at some point. Let's see if we can fit one more person in here. Just do a little sneaky addition of one more home down this main road. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Alright. We'll leave Blacksmith's Bay off to figure its own self out. And do a little checkup on Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City is doing great. I think some homes have been built. We'll go ahead and get some gardens in here and maybe some chickens. And hopefully we have enough to trade some salt. I believe it was in crafting. 50 schmeckles. We are a little ways away. Okay, so we're going to have to maybe get some taxes going. I think that might be the best way to do this. I think that's going to be the best way to get our regional wealth up, apparently. Let's see if we can do that. Let's get our nice little castle. Where do we want a manor? Over here by the river would be nice. Kind of like that. Kind of like that, like right here. Yeah, you know what? Right here looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and place it like so. Beautiful. I love it. Let's just go ahead and commit to it like so. I think maybe we could place some roads. Let's go ahead and place like a main road. Let's have a road that goes like this and another road that goes like this. And we'll have some gates and stuff afterwards. And maybe we can have a fancy little road that goes back this way. We could put some extra buildings on. Alright, perfect. You know what? Who else needs a manor? Shelbyville? You're alright? You're alright with me? Fish Haven, I believe, needs one. Tons of stone out here, which is nice. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a manor down in here as well. I kind of like hiding it up here. I think that'd be kind of cool. Right next to the corpse pit. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we'll put it like, I'm thinking somewhere fancy. Maybe nestled in right here would be good. Alright, let's place some roads. I think I have it backwards. You know what? That's okay. That's fine. You know what? I kind of want it to face this way anyways. I have a road that goes in that way and a road that comes in this way. And quite possibly, if we can get ever so dangerous with it, a road that comes in like this. Plenty of ways to get in. That'll be nice. Alright, that way we can start charging taxes to all these people. Wow, look at the lands. Look at the buildings sprawled across the lands. It's so nice. That is so cool. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get a manor in here as well. I'm thinking I've thought of something. Maybe we can have it right here. Let's go ahead and rotate it. Have a nice little manor right here. Place a couple roads. Just have a nice little arched road like this. I really like the little arched roads. And that'll be nice. A nice little manor. Beautiful. And I think that might be everybody. Blacksmith's Bay. Did we happen to put one down in here? I don't believe so, actually. I think there's a couple more. Might be a couple more we need to do. I think a manor would be nice right here. Nice big open space for a manor. Place one right here. We could put down some roads. It kind of juked me out of the menu. We'll do our traditional little arch. I think that'll look really great. Beautiful. It's a bit lopsided, but you know what? That's okay. They didn't have proper planning back then, so it goes with the theme. We don't have to have straight, perfect roads everywhere we go. The last people to need a manor are Harry's Wanda. Let's get them one manor. One manor coming up. Come get your manors. Red hot manors. Fresh manors. Let's see. Possibly, I kind of like the idea of having a manor back here. Yeah, you heard him. Let's go, people. Let's go. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. You've got buildings to build. You've got trees to chop. You've got sheep to flock. Yeah. Perfect. I like that. It's kind of sprawled out. Let's get like a nice... Ooh, like a nice octopus arms. Yeah, there we go. Just kind of get crazy with it. You know what I mean? Have you ever just gotten crazy with it? I kind of like that. I like that a lot. Beautiful. Okay. I mean, there may not be people left around much longer to be a part of this town to have a manor mean or make any sense, but as I say that, people are moving in and homes are being built. So let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit and just see what kind of damage we've done. See where we can get to. let the time go by a little bit. I mean, everything seems to be okay supply-wise as I fly over them. I'm looking at the stats at the top. I'm doing all right except for Harry's Wanda, which seem to be clawing their way back. How nice though. Construction finished. Burgage plot. Okay, I think the manors should all be coming online here soon for each of these little villages, and we could eventually set some taxes. How are they doing with this manor? It's getting almost done. Once this is done here in Harry's Wanda, we'll know that they're probably all done everywhere else. I would assume so, at least. I would think that would be the case. They look like they're going to town. Look at them go. This is nice. You guys are fantastic. I love it. Okay, it looks like a lot of things are being completed. No manors just yet, but we're getting there, I think. We're getting pretty close. The groundwork is being laid out. Someone has to be done here soon, though. Where did we put the manor for here again? I don't even know if we put one. Oh, it's right here. That's right. Off in the corner. Some people are getting a little bit quicker. New retinue assembled. Manor. Okay, we got a new manor finished somewhere, apparently. Oh, there we go. Harry's Wanda. The people I least expected. That's fantastic. We can start taxing these people. We start getting some more regional wealth. That is great. Great news for me. Oh man. Well, this is nice. I feel like I've really kind of seen a lot of what the game has to offer, except for like maybe making weapons and stuff, but I think eventually if there's a whole bunch of new updates, which I'm sure there will be, I'll come back to this. Maybe come right back to the save and continue on. Or maybe start fresh with all the knowledge I have and play something else in the meantime. But we can just go over all of our little towns and villages. I mean, Springfield and Shelbyville are, of course, very built up and look very nice. The whole map looking like this would look pretty cool. But we have small little villages for now. But I know they'll grow to big, strong villages if they eat their vegetables. You know, they just have to believe. We'll get there soon enough at some point. We'll come back to it if there's a lot of updates, I think. If there's a whole bunch of updates, we can come back to it. Maybe fresh or to the save and go from there. But as always, I thank you very much for watching. And I will see you guys all next time.